Wait, so Benson punched a hole in the fuel line and she lit a match?
The explosion was right next to the cabin. She had Charlene locked in.
It's Benson brought. She's gonna pay, right? She's gonna pay big.
When Cass and I saw her, she was completely out of it. She's had a total nervous breakdown.
So what does that mean? She's gonna spend a couple of weeks in a rubber room or something? That's it?
Means.
It's a con, Frankie. Don't
Even
you know
if it
that?
is, revenge is not going to bring Charlene back.
Well, we have to do something
That's
about
right.
it.
We have to take care of John and Gregory.
And Gregory's gonna go through life without his mother? Just like I did.
John is not like your daddy. He's got the love and the strength to give Gregory a good life.
Frankie, what? All you need is love? Come on.
I can do some pretty amazing things, Dean.
Yeah, well, personally, let me tell you, personally, I wish I'd never even heard of love.
Hello? Mr. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Michael.
Hilda told me you went out to vote. I told her I'd wait.
Yeah, well, you know, early turnout might help Grant.
Rachel, I didn't come here to discuss politics.
Oh, yes? You're not going to tell me who to vote for?
Okay. I apologize.
You know, we didn't have any plans for anything the other evening.
Rachel, I know I was way out of line, all right? But I think you were too.
Why? Because I was out with Spencer?
No, because you accused me of only being with you to rival Spencer. You said that I just wanted to get you into bed first.
Yeah, so you're angry?
No, I'm not angry. I'm furious.
Look, I need to know if you have enough 220 outlets for the TV crew. Yeah, they need quite a few, and they have to be able to hook up. We definitely need that kind of cover.
Becky, I need to borrow you.
Okay, get back to me on that as soon as you can. Thanks, bye. Oh, thanks, let me see that. What was it? Honey, yours still
Where's Grant? Where's Grant?
If you're mad about the pin, I swear
I'm not
I'll
mad
take it
about
off.
the pin. I'm not mad about the pin. Where is Grant?
He's in there.
Grant, you busy?
Ryan, just trying to get mobilized before the returns come.
Listen, we need to talk.
Give us a second, wait, please.
Things look busy.
Everything's on the line today.
Maybe more so than you realize.
What does that mean?
Listen, I'm going to ask you a question, and I want a straight answer. No politician's rhetoric.
All right.
Does Carl Hutchins have anything on you?
What happened with Jenna?
What happened with Jenna?
Jenna.
Jenna said she loved me.
And this is a problem?
Well, I asked her to go to New York with me when I promote Lady Killer.
And she said no.
And she said that she wanted to finish college, and she knew that Lucas and Felicia would hate the idea.
Personally, I think she made a pretty mature decision.
Oh, yeah? What the hell do you know, Frankie?
Well, honey, I know you're going to miss her.
Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not, because I'm not going.
Dean, wait a minute.
I told her, hey, if she's going to stay here and not go to New York, then I'm going to just shelf the record deal, and I'm going to stay here, too.
You did that to her.
You did that to her. I didn't do anything to her. I gave her a choice.
You gave her an ultimatum. Either she messes up her life or she messes up yours.
No, Frankie, if you're in love, I think you can make a sacrifice.
Why does it have to be all or nothing with you, Dean?
We just found each other.
You know what would be really nice if you could walk up to Jenna and say, I love you, Jenna, and then she can turn to you and say, I love you too, Dean, and then you could march off into the sunset and live happily ever after. But unfortunately, love does not work that way.
Too many people say I love you, then they split and they never even come back. Okay?
I'm not going anywhere.
Better not go anywhere.
You know, I think you just need to have a little more faith.
Well, what am I going to say to Jenna? What am I going to tell her?
Same thing you told me.
I do not want to lose her.
I really do think you need to just have a little bit more faith in her and in yourself. I know how much your career means to you, Dean. So does Jenna. Yeah. So it would be a shame to throw all that away.
See, that I could live with that.
Yeah, but can Jenna live with that? Aren't you putting your success or failure on her shoulders? You know, nothing good ever came without taking some sort of a risk.
You're a piece of work, you know that?
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. But I just want you to be happy.
Yeah, well, I want you to be happy, too. I do.
Novel concept.
You know, maybe you should start taking a little of your own advice. All right, I'm out of here. Catch you later.
All right.
Your timing stinks, Ryan.
Does Carl have anything on you or not?
Of course not.
Good. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to hear.
Let's put this bug in your ear.
What do you think?
Carl offered you a deal.
Yeah, he's a master of the thinly veiled threat.
He's blowing smoke. He's trying to save his own skin.
I just needed to be sure.
Well, I hope you are now.
Well, you know, Carl, I wouldn't put it past him to stir up trouble or release something to the press.
I'll be ready for it.
Good. You want me to pressure him? See if he's got anything?
Drop it, Ryan.
Grant, there's a call for you on line 6.
Who is it?
It's the 10th ward chief. He says it's important.
Nothing's gonna stand in my way today. Nothing.
Hey, you got my vote.
Still mad at me?
No, everything's it's been taken care of.
Great. Pretty exciting stuff, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's you're really going for this stuff, don't you?
Yeah, come on. I mean, it's not every day you get to help write history.
Yeah.
Of course, what I'm really looking forward to doing is going home after Grant's victory celebration and making a little history of our own.
Yeah. I have a feeling this is going to be a night to remember.
We have a lot of those, don't we?
We have a lot of other things to talk about as well.
Oh, okay. Things. Okay.
See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
What's going on in the 10th ward?
If you believe the exit polls, it's going to Marshall.
We were shoo-in in that district.
I believe the operative word is were.
Rachel, you know how I feel about you.
I don't believe this.
Why not? What, does Rachel Corey have the market cornered on righteous anger or something?
I didn't mean that.
What
I
did
just
you mean?
Good just give me a chance.
Well,
and I'll tell you.
what? Oh, wonderful. Just
Spencer,
great.
how are things going with Grant?
Well, Marshall is holding a slight edge in the early exit polls, and that's why I'm here.
Oh, well, Spencer, I'm
Now, you
having
could
a
really
sort of
help
serious
us today,
discussion
Rachel.
with Michael. Us?
Yes, Grant's campaign.
I already voted.
But you could get other people to do the same. People know you. They respect you. Having you urging them to vote for Grant might be just what we need.
Oh,
Now, we'll
don't
top off the
believe
evening.
I'm
At the
very
victory
flattered.
celebration, I'll have my limo pick you up, all right?
Oh, Spencer, I'm excuse me. Hello?
Spencer.
Yes, Amanda.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing?
I beg your pardon.
I mean, if you are all of a sudden professing caring for Rachel, I'm not buying it.
I wasn't aware that she appointed you as her guardian.
Just stay away from her.
Now, look, Michael, this isn't the time or the place for this, and I have 100 more important things to do. So would you please tell Rachel I'll call her later? Thank you.
That's all I have to say.
Great.
Yeah, they can take it or leave it. Keep me posted. Okay. Yeah, thanks. Bye. Where's Spencer?
He's gone.
What did you say to him?
I don't believe you.
What?
You're really taken with him.
Michael, why don't you just form all of my opinions for me?
That's not fair.
No, it isn't fair because it's my independence we're talking about, which I treasure.
Oh, you think Spencer Harrison treasures your
Oh,
independence?
I don't know, Michael.
Exactly, you don't know. And what is all this garbage about Grant needing you down there?
Look, just back off, okay? This is my life we're talking about. My life.
Well, I'll tell you something, Rachel. You know, you said that I was treating you like a business deal.
Yeah, I remember what I said.
Well, you were wrong. Because I really care for you. But maybe I should treat this like a business deal. So what I do in business, when a deal starts to go sour, I withdraw my bidding. Goodbye.
Well, you know what they say.
What?
Men is the longest three-letter word in the English language.
Yeah, well, it certainly is incomprehensible.
Oh, aye, so they're going to be at the north entrance to the park. Oh, my. Oh, Commander, you're peaches. Thank you very much. Oh. Hello? Miss Donna.
Hi, is Victoria here?
No, she's not here. She's with Congressman Harrison, and she's been there ever since the polls opened this morning. Yes. Yes, well, she's been very important to his campaign, you know. Have you voted yet?
I'll get to it.
Well, he gave her a beautiful brooch, you know. Yes, he did. I mean, he gave it to her because he wanted to thank her for everything she'd done for him.
Gave her a brooch?
Yesterday.
Huh.
Oh, and if we just have a wee bit of luck, we're going to have 3 happy people. It's going to be
3?
Congressman Harrison, and then there's going to be Ryan, and then there's going to be Victoria, and then
What about Ryan and Victoria?
Oh, well, now you have to promise that you won't say a word to anybody.
I won't.
Ryan's going to propose to her
He's
tonight.
going to propose?
Yes, in a way she's never going to forget.
Oh, this is wonderful. Well, tell me about it.
Well, you see, what happened is that he got the loan of 4 chestnut horses. And then he's going to put that team, he's going to hook it up to an antique carriage that he borrowed it from the Historical Society. And then he's just going to sweep her off her feet. And then when they get here, this whole room is going to be wall to wall in flowers.
Oh, it's so romantic.
And he asked me if I would take care of it for him.
Oh, good. Then let's get right to work.
Oh, no.
I want this to
you're
be the
not gonna
happiest
here.
day of Victoria's life.
Yeah, but you see, I can do this all by myself. I
Bridget,
really
do you
can.
know that when Michael and I had our
Well, you
second
really
wedding,
don't have
we
to
had
stay.
4 horses with
But
a coach that took us away. Unfortunately, when it turned midnight, the prince turned into a pumpkin instead
Yes.
of the other.
Yes,
way
well,
around.
I'll
I'll get it. 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 Oh, coming.
Made a decision about college, Mom. I decided that I'm not gonna leave BCU just like I promised you. And I also decided that I'm not gonna go to New York with Dean. Telling him was so hard. I love him. And I want to be with him, but right now, I just need to know who I am and what I want, and I need to do that here. And now I have a family here with Felicia and Lucas. And I hope you don't mind, Mom, but I'm starting to feel a little bit like their daughter. But I do think about you all the time. And I miss you.
Hey,
Dean.
I wasn't listening to anything. I'd never do that.
I know you wouldn't.
Why don't I wait in the car? I'll go in the car.
Dean, the weirdest thing just happened.
What was it?
There was a man here at my mother's grave.
Was it one of the guys that clean up around? Take care of the place?
No, I don't think so. He brought her those violets. And then he just ran off when he saw me.
Whoa. Maybe it was one of those publisher dudes.
Why would somebody that my mother worked with run off like that?
Well, you don't think it was your father, do you? Oh, Jen. That's a long shot.
I know, I didn't even see his face.
You cold? Come here. This side. Come on. All right.
So, when are you gonna be leaving for New York?
Oh, well, that's a nice try there, Jenna. How about that?
Dean, come on, you have to go.
Well, are you going to be able to stay? Are you going to be staying here?
Yeah?
Oh, well, then I will be. I'll be walking you to school every day and carrying your books for you, okay?
Dean, you can't stay on account of me.
Says who? Jenna, I love you. I love you, and I just want to be with you. Is that a crime?
But, Dean, you can't.
Are you telling me what to do?
No,
well,
no,
then
but...
I'm not going to New York without you. I'm just not. All right. You want to leave? You want to get out of here?
I want to, go talk to Felicia and Lucas about this man.
Okay. What do you want to do after?
Well, we could spend the afternoon together if you want.
Yeah, I want, yeah.
Good. Maybe that'll give me a chance to talk some sense into that thick skull of yours.
Wow. Anybody ever tell you you're a pretty pushy broad?
No, but there's a first time for everything.
Mm-hmm.
How is John holding up?
I spent the night at the farm last night. John is exhausted, physically and emotionally.
How else could he be?
At least he's beginning to accept that Charlene's not coming home.
Listen, Frankie, I want you to tell John that if he needs anything, just ask.
How about you tell me what I can do for you?
There's nothing. I'm fine. I'm great.
Yeah, right. This is me, pal. What's going on? You and Vicky?
No, Vicky, we're fine. We're great. It's...
Okay, so what is it?
Promise me that that whatever I tell you stays in this room.
Word of honor.
Carl called me to his cell yesterday.
And what does he want?
Said that he had information located in his suite concerning Grant.
What kind of information?
Something that would make him drop out of the race.
Was he more specific?
No, that's when the negotiations started.
Oh, Carl wants to cut a deal.
Mm-hmm. So I talked to Grant.
And?
He said Carl was just blowing smoke.
Well, there you go.
No. He said it with just a little bit too much conviction.
It is election day,
Frankie,
Ryan.
you get vibes about this kind of thing, right? What do you think?
Do you think there really could be something to this?
I don't know, Frankie. I mean, Grant didn't really volunteer that he was Signet.
What are you going to do?
I wish I could just pretend that I never even talked to Carl.
Okay, what's the worst thing that could happen if you did that?
Well, I could go to the media with the information, or you could go to the DA.
And then you look like a bad cop for covering your brother, and Grant is still in the middle of a scandal.
Looks like I really don't have a choice, do I?
Better find out what he has.
If I find out that Grant is involved with Carl Hutchins...
I'll get my coat.
Thanks, Frankie.
Now, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What happened?
Did this man say anything to you?
No, he saw me and left.
Did you know who it was?
No, he had his back to me the whole time.
And he didn't recognize you?
If he did, he didn't let on.
Honey, I know you're probably wondering if this might be your father.
Yeah, I mean, he visited my mother's grave, and he brought her violets. Violets were her favorite flowers.
Honey, listen, we have no reason to believe that your father's in Bay City.
But I know that he's out there somewhere. I just know it. And I could walk by him on the street and not even know who he was.
You know, this man at the cemetery might have just found out about your mother's death and is just paying his respects.
It could maybe be a client.
Everybody loved your mother.
You know, your mother treated her writers in such a special way. I mean, she would give you a kind word when you needed it. She would give you a good kick in the pants. She would even give you money if you were down to your last cent. Honey, I have gone out to the gravesite and visited your mother several times.
I know a lot of people loved her.
Okay, well, a lot of people love you now. Okay?
Ah, here we go again.
What about Dean? Has he said anything about going to New York?
He says that if I'm not going, he's not going.
Jenna, you've got to talk him out of that, for his sake. You know, he's been hurt in his life, and I understand why he doesn't want to leave you.
I know. Somehow I've got to make him go. I mean, this is his big chance, and I've been trying, Felicia, but he won't listen to me.
Let's get as many volunteers as we can spare on the phones. Call house to house if you have to. Get our people out to vote. All right?
Yeah.
How we doing?
The latest exit poll has Marshall up by 1,200 votes.
Formidable, Vicky, but not insurmountable.
Yeah.
How about I go over to Marshall's headquarters and turn back his tote numbers on his board? Well, it's just a thought.
Where do those polls come from?
7th and the 14th.
High-rent neighborhoods. We knew he'd be strong there.
Wait a minute. What about the Zeta Tau Alpha sorority? Now, those guys, they were really hot on your environmental issues, so let's get them out to the college campuses.
Well, let's not just stand here. Let's do something about it. Come on. Gary, come here.
What are those?
Speeches for tonight. A victory speech. And just in case.
Concession speeches are for losers.
Right.
All right, hey, listen up, everybody, listen up. We have 1 hour till the polls close. Now, come on, let's dig in there and let's win this thing. Come on.
Rachel.
Here.
So, how long before the property clerk realizes that you swiped that key?
I'll have it back before he knows that it's missing.
What happens if Billy comes looking for more evidence?
Well, then you can come visit me every single Sunday at the state pen.
Ooh, good. Well, since we've already crossed the Rubicon...
Why don't you check that break front over there, and I'll start over here.
Great.
Anything?
Nada.
Switch. Got anything?
Nope.
Let's wrap it up.
Okay. If anything were here, we would have found it by now. Carl is bluffing.
I can't wait to tell Carl what he can do with his deal.
But right now, you should be with Grant. You get the lights, I'll get the elevator.
Looks like Carl's gonna be trading this whole thing in for a 6x9 cell.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Told you I'd get you.
Hey, it's time to vamoose, pal, for elevators. What is that?
At this point, I'm afraid to ask.
Hit it.
Miss Michael?
Oh,
Miss Michael?
Bridget, wait, hold on. I got it.
Oh, thank
You know,
you.
this is really beautiful, I gotta tell you, and I hope Vicky likes it, but I got it?
Mr.
What?
Michael, when I called you and asked you to help me, I didn't know she was going to show up.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I got it. I found
What?
it. Now, this is guaranteed to make this evening perfect. Excuse me.
Donna, don't you think that Ryan and Vicky might like to pick out their own music?
Mozart's Piano Concerto is the most romantic piece of music ever written. You might remember it.
Second wedding, right?
Right. Seems a long time ago.
Yeah. Oh, would you hand me one of those pins over there, please? Thanks.
This should give you some ideas. With Rachel, I mean.
Donna, Rachel is not a topic of conversation for us, okay?
Oh, is that why you were in such a foul mood when you came in the door? Trouble in paradise?
And you really think I'm gonna talk to you about romance? You, of all people, huh?
I taught you everything you know about romance.
Ha! Bull!
Get out. You just tell me one time when you were more romantic than I was.
What? One?
One, just one.
Fine. How about the time in our apartment I brought flowers just like this on our anniversary and you didn't show up?
Well, I couldn't help that. I was detained in New York.
Yeah, Donna, you were detained getting your fur coat fixed or altered or something.
Well, what about the time that I was waiting for you in a gorgeous black peignoir in our bedroom with $300 an ounce perfume, and you came in reeking of brandy and cigars because you were out late with a client and you passed out on the couch?
Yeah, well, you know why I passed out on the couch, don't you? We hadn't been talking.
Time out! Now, this evening it belongs to Victoria and it belongs to Ryan. And I don't want the two of you to spoil it all with all your shenanigans.
All right, you're right.
Sorry, Bridget.
All right, now, we're all going to go into the kitchen and we're going to do the hors d'oeuvres. Follow me.
No wonder we couldn't stay married.
Well, get on it as soon as you can. All right. You get back to me now. All right.
You tired?
Grant announced his candidacy 8 months ago, and I haven't stopped since.
How does it look?
Well, the projections may have been a little generous.
Grant may lose?
There's a distinct possibility.
Well, it isn't over till it's over, so try not to worry.
Oh, I'm fine. Grant's the one I'm worried about.
Oh, I think he can probably handle it.
He's never lost anything of importance in his life. He thinks he's invincible.
He's your son.
Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
I've wanted to do that since the day we met.
Hey, things are looking up. It's neck and neck. Too close to call.
There's only one district left to report in.
What did I tell you?
Tonight is our night. I can feel it.
This must be it. What are you doing?
I'm reading it first.
What am I supposed to do? Wait for the movie?
Once you read this, you've crossed the line. You have to do something with it.
Frankie, I crossed the line when I stole Carl's keys. Now I take full responsibility for everything that I did and everything that's in there.
What if it's stuff that you don't want to
I'm
hear,
not making
Brian?
any deals with Carl, Frankie.
We could burn it before we read it, you know. No one would be any the wiser.
Right. Then it's Carl's word against ours.
That's right. Well, Carl's hurt so many
Frankie,
people
it's
already.
probably
If we
just
let
some
him take
tapes
down
from
Grant-
his video library.
Okay, there's only one way to find out, I guess.
That's right. bad, Frankie.
Are you buying it?
You know, ever since the night of Grant's shooting, I knew that there was something that just didn't quite add up, that I didn't know.
What are you going to do?
Frankie, if this gets out...
Grant will be ruined.
The rest of the world just seems so far away right now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You know, that everything between us is gonna get better every single day, I promise.
You don't have to promise me anything.
Well, you do.
What?
You have to promise me that you're not gonna change, okay?
Are you sure that's what you want?
Well, why would you say something like that?
Because since the minute I got to Bay City, you've been doing nothing but trying to change me.
Oh, well, Jenna. And the clothes that you
Yeah,
were wearing.
all right,
The
condescending, I know.
hairdo you were
Okay,
sporting.
you don't have to rub it in.
But I think I did a pretty good job, no? Well, we're looking at perfection, are we? Thank you. Thank you.
Do you remember the first night that we met? I thought you were a burglar.
Yeah. And I thought you were pretty hot, actually.
Oh, in that ugly nightgown?
Well, you know. Yeah, I was a gentleman, was I not?
Oh, yeah, right, of course.
I'm very glad that you gave me another chance to prove that.
Me too.
Oh, man, I could be such a knucklehead sometimes.
What do you mean?
Just that I could even entertain the thought of going to New York without you. I must be crazy.
Now, Dean, the Dean that I met and the Dean that I fell in love with would never stay in Bay City for some chick.
Whoa, don't start doing me.
And
Don't,
he
no,
would
don't
do
imitate.
everything in his power to make Lady Killer a hit, and you know that I'm right.
It's terrific you've been involved in this.
You kidding? I'm thinking now I might go into politics.
Good for you.
According to the last Harkness poll, Grant and Marshall were neck to neck in that district.
A large number of undecideds.
How long does it take to count a bunch of crummy ballots?
Yeah, well, the polls are closed now. It won't take long.
Hey, has anybody seen Ryan?
No, honey, I haven't.
He should be here.
It's all right, Vicky. He probably had something important to take care of.
What about this?
Are you okay?
Frankie, how could he do something like this?
Yes. Hold on. Hold on. This is it. All right, all right. What percentage is tallied?
Quiet, everybody! Let him hear!
Yes, right. Right. Oh. Thank you. Well, you put up a good fight. And, you got it. You got it!
Ryan, what are you going to do?
The only thing I can do.
Right.
Of all days for this day.
The Dean I know, he would never let anything stand in the way of his dreams.
Well, Jenna is Dean's dream. And there's nothing more important to me than you. Nothing.
You know, Dean, you are just using me as an excuse.
No, whoa. Don't tell me what I'm doing, okay? Please.
I've heard of people who are afraid of success.
Oh, is that what you think this is all about?
I mean, the minute they're about to have it all, they just do something stupid and it messes up their
No,
chances.
excuse me. I am not going to New York because I'm in love with you. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to be with you, period. End of conversation.
Look, if you don't want to be a star, that's your business, all
Who
right?
said I
But
didn't
I'm
wanna
not
be-
going to let you lay it off on me.
Who said that? Who said I didn't want to be a star?
If you don't do this promotion, you can't sign the contract, Dean. And if you don't sign the contract, you're going to lose the deal with Ace Records.
So we'll get another contract.
Fine. You want to reject New York? That's up to you. But I'm not going to let you lie to yourself, okay? Look, if our love is real, it'll survive the 2 months. Now listen, I have to focus on my life now, all right? And I can't be with you all day, every day. I've got to go meet my study group now.
Great. Great. Well, when are we going to work this out? Huh? When are we going to work this out?
Dean, I'm staying in Bay City, all right? What you do is up to you. But I hope you make the right decision.
Look, Jenna, you want me to go to New York? You want me to be in New York? I'm in New York. Fine. I'm out of here,
Dean,
okay?
do it for
I'm
yourself.
outta
Don't
here.
do it for me, all right?
I'll send you a postcard.
Now, this is the desired effect. Well, now, am I going to be on my way?
I think we'll follow you in a couple of minutes.
Well, now I want the two of you to watch your tongues, at least until you get outside. I mean, I don't want you both to get into some kind of a terrible row, and the next thing we know, you've wrecked the whole place.
No more fighting, we promise.
Scout's honor.
All right. Now, you promised you're going to let me know if there's good news about Victoria.
I will.
You promise?
I will.
You promise?
Yes,
no matter what time it
I'll
is?
wake you up, I
good.
promise.
All right. Now, you
Thank
remember... You remember what I said, now, the two of you, eh?
Mm-hmm. You want your jacket?
Thank you. Did you mean what you said before?
What do you mean about not being surprised why we couldn't stay married?
Yes.
I don't know, Donna.
Well, I hope Victoria fares better than we did.
So do I.
We missed so much of her life.
What do you want? What?
I want us to join forces and give Ryan and Victoria a wedding that they will remember for the rest of their life. What do you say, please? Please.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
But on one condition.
Thank you. What? What?
Do not confuse our time together with being back together. We're not.
Just so happens that I'm very pleased with the new man in my life.
Oh, what, Spencer?
Yes. We're very simpatico.
Simpatico, is that right? Funny you should use that word. You know, if you and Spencer are so simpatico, why did Spencer invite Rachel to go to Grant's victory celebration with him? Just a question.
He really invited Rachel to that party.
He really invited Rachel to that party.
Well, then you must be terribly disappointed.
The party is downstairs in the ballroom. And I've even set a television set up. And everybody can see the big moment. All right, so I'll see you down there.
The acceptance speeches are going to be available in the press room downstairs, okay? Okay.
Oh, Mom, good, you made it.
Oh, I hate these cattle car scenes. They give me the creeps. If it wasn't for Grant.
I know. I have to talk to you.
What's a mother for?
I think I'm in trouble.
Does this have anything to do with men?
Michael is angry with me.
And you were angry right back at him.
I know. I just think it's... I don't want it to go any further with Michael than what we have now.
Michael's a good man.
I know he is.
But Spencer is starting to get to you.
He's infuriating, and he can be very pushy, but there's something about him.
Well, why don't you take it slow with both of them, you know? And when you figure out what you want, go for it.
Well, what are you ladies doing up here? Now, Grant's on his way, and the way that crowd is cheering, I'm sure he'll speak the minute he gets here.
Well, we better get down there.
Now, were you able to find Ryan?
Oh, I called his apartment. His machine is on. I called Vicky's. There wasn't any answer. I called the desk sergeant. He said he's off duty.
Yes, this is his brother's big moment. Where is he?
He'll be here. Should we go?
Yes,
Yeah,
let's
let's
go. Come on.
Here they all are.
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. The new junior senator from New Jersey. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you, Ada.
Oh, they're waiting for you to speak downstairs. I'm not going downstairs without you and Ryan, Dad.
You have this place in the palm of your hand. You get down there. Would you escort the new senator-elect downstairs? Go ahead. I'll catch up with you later. Come on, everybody. Let's have a drink, all right? Let's get downstairs, everyone. Let's go. Where the hell have you been?
I need to talk to Grant.
You should have thought of that before.
Dad, this is important.
Why?
Well, Dad, Grant is working for Carl Hutchins. Now, I need to talk to him.
Wait.